Hello, I'd like to welcome you to CS110, Introduction to Computer Information Systems for the winter term 2019. My name is Rich Powers. I will be the instructor for this class. Um, this is a very brief video I want to put together just to kind of introduce you, kind of walk you through the syllabus, and walk you through the class site on Moodle. This is an online class. All of our interactions will be on Moodle. It's online. So any sort of intercommunications will be through email or phone or by appointment. All right, so just a couple things about me. So I've got basically two email addresses you can reach me at. My uh, Valley Forge address or powers at vfmac.edu, or my personal email address, which is richpvu86 at Hotmail. Um, Probably want to send it to my suggestion would be to send it to the Rich PVU86 as I check that on a very regular basis. Um, Phone number, if you send me a text, is area code 215-327-5461. Be sure if you send me a text to make sure you alert me that it's, basically you're in the CS110 class. So I'm kind of aware of what that is. A little bit of a background on the class. This is a survey level class for computer information systems. Right. So we're going to be focused on things like a variety of different topics. So we're going to be talking about some basic hardware, software, networking, kind of the core basic building blocks that we build computer systems out of. And there's also a view of this class where we're going to be talking about security. So this is part of our overall cybersecurity program. So we'll be talking some of the basic fundamentals of some security design, some introduction to concepts such as cryptography, um, PKI, some of the legal ethic and other issues associated with security, in addition to the broad view of information technology. So, course topics. So this is our first week. So right now, what we're going to be focused on is kind of the course introduction for week one. We're going to be course introduction, and then we're on an accelerated schedule, so we'll be moving fairly briskly through the material here. So for first week, there's really the first three topics, which are going to be dealing with kind of an overview of IF systems, then talking about hardware and software. In week two, we'll pick up with data and databases, and then networking and communication. In three, you will be more focus is going to be on security and the ethical and legal implications of technology and decision making. In four, we'll be talking about business processes and requirements, sort of application design, and also be talking about the broader aspects from a national perspective, national security, and justice systems. Basically computer applications as they relate to government activities. Week five, we'll be talking about the people side of computers. We call the people component in human-computer interactions, and also information systems development, kind of the whole life cycle of how you build an application. And then we'll wrap up with really kind of two topics. One is going to be this idea of globalization, the implications of using information systems in a global world, and also discussion of some of the future trends, some of the stuff we're seeing in terms of future trends in computer and information systems. So this is the course textbook, which is available for download. So it's a open source book. So there's no, it's licensed through what we call the Creative Commons. So it's there's no licensing fee associated with it. We're also going to be looking at different publications from the National Institute of Standards and Technology we call NIST. So NIST public special publications, and there's a number of those. We'll be talking about those over the course of the term. There's also, kind of our objectives around, and this is related back to kind of the overall cybersecurity program as well. So this is, kind of the idea of, data to information, cybersecurity threats, cybersecurity usability design principles, basic components of, the basic components of the system. As I said, this is a survey level class, so we're going to talk a little bit about a lot of stuff. So we're looking, the emphasis is on the breadth of information technology. And then as we move into subsequent classes, what we'll do is we'll actually take some of the topics we'll just talk about here and actually do a more of a deep dive into it. All right, so some of the stuff we'll see here, 3 or 4 tests, though it depends on how things move along here. All right, usually on a normal semester we do 4, but we might actually roll it back to 3. We'll have to see how we move ahead. In addition, there's also going to be quizzes and lab exercises. We'll be talking about those as we move further ahead, and then also participation around discussions. All right, so we've got our interaction is going to be through Moodle. So the Moodle site, take a look here. This is our class site here. I sent an announcement out well, a little while earlier, kind of providing some basic introductions. Just kind of a repeat of some of the stuff that's in the syllabus. This is the actual syllabus. Down here, this recording is going to be right here, this Welcome to CS110 introduction video. All right, that's what this is. All right. And section here around quizzes and tests. First thing we want to do is we need for you to take this baseline evaluation quiz. The baseline evaluation quiz really just to kind of gauge your understanding, what you understand about, kind of your current understanding coming into this course about the concepts, some of the concepts we'll be talking about. I just want to kind of get a gauge of kind of where everybody's at as a starting point. Each topic you'll see will have a quiz associated with it. And, we'll talk about this as we go through the course of the term. And then we have each topic here. All right, so the way we're structured here is we have a topic. We have a slide deck associated with the topic. All right, and in addition, we also have a recording of that. So kind of a matching set, the slide decks, and then a presentation about the slide deck as well. Start off with kind of an overview. So as we're doing this week is going to be kind of the introduction. We'll talk about hardware, and we'll talk about software. And then so this right here is what we're covering as part of week 1. And then as we outline on the syllabus, the other areas as we go. And we'll see how we move along. There's sometimes what we'll do is shift some things around depending upon how the semester goes. So this is basically the content. So this is really the content of the course right here online. And then kind of a breakdown of grades. Content from the content here, 4 tests, quizzes, participation. We'll be talking about this later on, a topic paper, and then also the final exam at the end. And the review of our overall Valley Forge course policies, requirements, expectations here are in the syllabus. This is an online class, so obviously physical presence is not going to be required. However, the expectation is that the engagement for an online class is really going to be through um, Moodle. So the expectation is that everybody in the class is going to be using Moodle and be communicating through Moodle and our overall college policies. All right. So this is posted. This is the syllabus. The syllabus is posted on the class site. And what I will probably do is on a weekly basis, I'll be recording a video just kind of giving a brief overview of what we're talking about in the week, how we're tracking, kind of announcements, things like that. Use a combination of that in addition the announcements as we have on the class site here basically are we have announcements we can present, as we say, like right here. So I can add a new topic. So as I said, if there's just questions, you can either send me an email or text me. It's probably either way. I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. All right, and that's about it. Any questions? Be sure to reach out to me, and we'll see how we move forward. Thanks a lot.